Hey guys, old folks here. You know, it's one of those things where when you awaken two people on the same day, it's always nice. I put a video out on my Size Awakening Part 2, and then I've got a video here on West. I woke him today also. Basically, with West, he has a lot of different opportunities, different teams. He is part of that Kung Fu team and the Lone Dog team. I'll get into item choices in a minute. Let's look at his skill. Obviously, you're familiar with this Phantom Barrage. This is the one that basically fires out, pew, 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 and the third one knocks them back. Scatter Shot actually, has a chance of hitting on multiple people. Really can do a lot of damage depending on how they're clumped up. You start putting him with people like Zoe, which clump people up, or even if you've got Noel and Snow, it's a good opportunity to get some extra damage done on the whole team. Energy Chaser, basically, he just moves around. I don't know if I like this skill a lot, just in all honesty, because sometimes he dodges stuff and sometimes he puts himself in a terrible position for his ultimate. But I'll leave that alone. Quick Draw basically increases his damage pre-reduction by 3.5k, which is quite a bit of cheddar. And then finally, Kung Fu World increases armor penetration for the entire Kung Fu team. Haven't got it maxed out yet. Because I did size those and I'm just slowly waiting on my stuff to regenerate. So that's 100 at level 73. So obviously that can add up. You know, you think about Sizo. Sizo was at, what was he, 250, something like that. That's almost half of his armor. So it's a pretty good little chunk. Attribute wise, he is a marksman, so he's not got a ton of hit points. His damage though is pretty high. Armor is negligible, magic resist, it's nothing major out there. His hit level, again, your hit level helps when you're fighting people with dodge levels. So when you start facing higher dodge people, it helps to hit those guys. So like Kaisers and others, or people that are running the high dodge rune, Sealy, things like that. Lifesteal levels, it's not a ton of lifesteal. Crit damage level, attack speed, pretty decent attack speed, 20, 31%. So, and then his armor pen, obviously, he's taking 15% off the bat, plus then whatever armor he's taking off from the other. Let's look a little bit at his Beast Souls. So in my Marksman category here, on him, I'm running the Thunder Griffin, whatever you want to call it, stuff. Now, let's take a look and I'll kind of show you my thoughts. So up here on Zoe, I'm running the Hydra version. Basically, I'm getting ability, power, attack damage, and critical strike damage. Lowers damage received in negative states, and then increases my critical strike rate and my critical strike damage by almost 5%. So I'm getting basically 10% critical strike damage out of the two of these. A pure marksman in this force here basically gets the crit strike of an extra 5% plus the attack damage. As you do more damage, the damage dealt to a single target increases. And then, sorry, I sneezed there, had to pause it. And then finally on the third one, as they receive damage, it increases their AD. It stacks up to 5 times. It increases 70 per hit, so basically you're going to get an extra 350 attack damage, which isn't a huge amount to some people, but I mean that's still pretty nice. So on him, that's what I'm running. I would run that over anything else because I want that attack damage. I'm kind of limited by my choices as to far as what I could really run. I'm probably at some point going to steal this here. In fact, let's take a look at that. What do I got there? 20. Can I evolve that yet? I can't evolve that. Hey, look. So we're going to go here. We're going to unmount that. And we're going to go here and we're going to mount that. We're going to pay the 20 gems. Pay the man. And so, I don't want to evolve that. Stop that. So, let's see. We'll go back up here. We'll mount that sucker. Okay. So now he's got full purple. Obviously it's got better stats, so it's increasing a little bit more. So that's kind of what I would run on him. Dragon Prayer. Dragon Prayer, obviously, you're getting a +8 to your level 2 skill, which is always nice, that extra damage there. Armor Penetration is your third dot. One of the things I want to talk about is items. Let's go to items, Marksman, West. Now, this Wings of Origin is really your end goal. You want Orange 2, you put him on a team with the Smoke and a couple other guys with this, and you're going to basically wreck the team. That's the current meta. There's nothing they can do about it. That said, you know, what do you want? What do you want when you don't have that option? So a lot of people run the Phantom Edge just because when the health goes down, he gets this, you know, nice little, we're going to set the skill. He gets a nice little 26% physical lifesteal as well as an attack speed, which helps to bring it back up. But then again, once you're past 30%, you kind of lose that. So you're going to get a quick burst, get a little bit of lifesteal, and then you're kind of done kind of thing. Some people run Killer Blade. Again, if you're not controlling it, it's kind of a pain. It waits till you're almost dead, so you may not even get that final attack off. It's kind of your choice. Really, a third option I've seen that does really well, especially when this is maxed out, is the Arthur Sword. You're running a few AD heroes with this. At this current level, I want to say it is, 12%. So if you get it max, I think it's like 20%, 25% is the max at level 13. That's a great option too. You know, you're getting a stun 1 out of every 5 attacks, which that's pretty awesome, especially with the fast guy. Interrupts skills. You put a couple different guys with that, or girls, and it'll do a lot of damage. So this is West. He's gotten a lot of love, made a big comeback in the current metas, especially with the Wings of Origin, and that's his Awakening. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one.